Hi folks, it is a nice Saturday. I think it's not going to be steaming hot today, but it's a little bit hot. I think it's going to be like 85 or something like that. But I came out here to do a project, so I figured I'd have you join me. As you recall, I probably mentioned this before, but I have this problem with the jack on the trailer. What happened is, the jack is the piece of metal that, it holds the trailer up, the front part of the trailer up. So we had a lot of bad weather like 2 weeks ago, and basically it was so stormy here that it blew and shook the trailer, and then what happened is it bent this thing. So it kept bending it, and eventually this collapsed, and it was just lying on the ground horizontal. So it totally ruined the jack. So this will be my third one. Now Mike told me, Mike is my neighbor, who of course I love to death, and he helps me fix everything. He told me I could just go into an auto parts store, not an auto parts, but like one of these hardware stores, maybe like an Ace Hardware or a Tractor Supply or something like that, and he said I could get another one of these. I'm not going to do that. Then if I get another one of these, I got to worry about getting it in there right. So you know me, I want to do something the right way. So I went online to Amazon and I found another one. So this should be compatible. I have not even opened the box yet. So we are going to try to install it today and see if we can fix this issue. This will be the last issue I have to fix for the trailer, hopefully for a while. So from the looks of it, it looks like there's just 3 screws here, here, and here. 3 bolts, I should say. Looks like there's just 3 of them, and once I take these 3 off, it should just come right off, and then it's just a matter of changing the connection to the battery. That's what I think, but we'll see. We'll just have to give it a shot and see. I actually have some of these tools, but me finding the right tool in my pile of crap is not easy. So I just went over there and I said, hey, can I borrow your socket set? He's like, sure. So I got all these sockets now. You got to open this up. All right, I think that's got it. Okay, come on, baby. You can do it. That's the thing right there. There we go. That was stopping it. Coming up now. Let's see if it'll come up now. Well, I thought that was the thing that was stopping it. I got it out. Alright, so the connection is in here, and I remember last time we didn't have a connector, so we just kind of wired it directly on there. We just, take that. There we go. Ha! It has been liberated. Alright, so what we've got here, this is the manual crank. That if the power doesn't work, you can crank it by your hand. There we go. There is the prize. It looks very familiar, doesn't it? Same basic form, of course. And here are our connections. I hope they say which is ground and which is I'm going to assume this one's hot. It's only giving me 1 wire. Okay, well that's very interesting. It says for a ground, it says clean the area between the jack mounting plate and the coupler and ensure the paint has been removed by the star washers. The ground is built into the base. So in other words, inside of this they have a ground wire and they've connected it to the base, which of course is metal. Everything on the trailer should be grounded to the trailer. So that means when you mount it, the ground is built in. I kind of don't like that idea. It's just me. I mean, maybe I'm just old school, but I prefer 2 wires. Okay. All right, so let's put this in here. It's actually kind of heavy this way. And so now that it has been installed, we just need to hook this up to the battery. Now, this is too short for me. See, it's not long enough, so I've got a stripper in here. No, not that kind of stripper. That lets me, Okay, since we can assume this is the hot wire, since the ground wire is already built in, we're going to connect it to the positive. So you can see right there on the battery, it has that big plus right there. That means positive. Now, unfortunately, whenever you connect up something and the ground is already connected, it makes a spark, and I don't like that, but really not a lot I can do about it. It always makes me jump, you know what I mean? Doesn't look like I got a spark that time. So I might have just gotten lucky that it didn't need to spark on me. Close that up. Make it real good and tight so it doesn't come loose. So I guess it's now time to give it a shot. I have not tried it yet. Okay, that's the light, and this is up. It is working. So let's let it go down and see if we can actually raise the trailer. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, folks. And then of course we have this. You just put right over the top to protect against rain. Actually, it's kind of like tied up against the other piece of the trailer, so I don't know if it's going to get on there very easily, but that's good enough. All right. Actually, I don't even need to have it, I don't even need to have the top off to do this. So the next thing I'm going to do is get some zip ties, and I'm going to just clean this up, just make the wire where it's, looks more neat. And I'm not going to put you through watching me do that. So we're just going to end it here. Thanks for joining me. I always enjoy doing things a lot better if I know I have some company, and you are my company.